Hello there, I'm back again. I thought I'd be back sometime this week. Love doing these club announcement videos that keep coming at the minute, daily at the moment, which is fantastic. Who cares about the swamp of videos, eh? Anyway, this one's going to be involving two. We've had two deals agreed. One just literally 5 minutes ago. Well, not even that. And one was done about an hour ago. What we'll do is we'll go in order that they were done. We'll start with the contract renewal, shall we say. Ollie Battersby has re-signed with the club for another year. One of our young lads, and the club state this: Grimsby Town Football Club is pleased to announce that Ollie Battersby has signed a new one-year deal. The 20-year-old was a regular in Paul Hurst's matchday squads during the second half of last season and was handed his Mariners League debut in the last game of the season at Eastleigh. Battersby first joined the club at under-9s level and spent a year with Sheffield United's academy before rejoining as a scholar in 2020. The Grimbarian stopper made his first team debut in the EFL Trophy defeat to Leicester City's under-21s during the 2021 campaign, and has also gained experience out on loan at Lincoln United, Mickleover Sports, Gateshead, Belper Town and Hereford FC. I think this is a great little bit of business for Ollie. He is a good young keeper. We do rate him, and I think everywhere that he's gone, certain loans he's had hasn't worked. But I'm pleased for the young lad. It's good to see that I think the only person we're waiting for now is Scannell's decision, and I think that is pretty much everybody signed up than anyone else. I'm loving this so far. Players are wanting to stay here now, whereas before we were hoping. They did have a little bit of an interview with Ollie. They did speak to him with the club media, and he basically says this: I'm delighted to sign a new deal, and I can't wait to get started now. Last season was an unbelievable experience for me. Obviously, I've experienced promotion as a fan before, but the feeling as a player was incredible. There was an amazing atmosphere around the club after the final. It feels as though the fans and the club are really connected at the minute. Personally, I hope I can kick on next season, and I'm excited to see where that takes me. Short and sweet by Ollie. I think this is a cracking bit of business to be sort of the number two. But I think you may see Ollie involved a little bit more than he has been in the past, because he's progressing, and obviously to offer him another deal, Paul sees something in him. Speaking of Mr. Hurst, he spoke to the club media as well, and his reaction was as follows. He stated, I'm pleased that Ollie has decided to stay with us and continue his progression. He's a young player that came through our academy and made good progress last season with a good loan spell at Belper. Prior to that, he'd had a couple of loans that hadn't quite worked out for whatever reason. We saw the benefit of that ourselves, and his efforts were rewarded when he made his full league debut in the last game of last season. Obviously, the disappointment there for Ollie was he did concede 4 goals that day, but it's showing that that we can bring our own young players through, which is like I said, it's a testament to Neil Woods and the lads in the youth academy that keep bringing these youngsters up. Hopefully, Ollie gets a little bit more of a chance here, and I'm pleased to see that he has signed up for next season. What's your thoughts on Ollie Battersby? Are you happy? I certainly am. I'm happy for anybody that wants to stay at this club anyway. So it's fantastic to see. But now the big news for new signing. I use the term new. I use it very, very loosely because he's actually an old signing that has just literally become a new signing. Anthony Glennon has signed for the club. I'll just call him Anthony Glennon for now, shall I? He has signed a 2-year deal with the club following his release from Burnley. It says in the statement the club put out, it said the left back will be no stranger to the Mountain of Suns after the 22-year-old spent the second half of the 1920 season on loan at Blundell Park. During his 3-month spell in North East Lincolnshire, he made 12 appearances, scoring once in a 2-2 draw with Forest Green, prior to COVID ending the season prematurely. Glennon returned to Turf Moor to captain their under-23s team, and his form resulted in the fullback making 3 first-team appearances for the Clarets during 2021. In search of more first-team football, the young defender signed on loan at Bow in January and played 16 games, scoring once, as the Bluebirds finished just above the relegation zone. Town's newest recruit, he spoke to the club media as well this morning, why he was keen to rejoin the club, which has remained close to his heart. Anthony said, "I'm absolutely buzzing to be back. I loved every minute of my time here when I was on loan, and I can't wait to get going. I love this club. It gave me my first opportunity to play first team football, and I'll always be grateful for that. I've followed the club's progress since my loan ended, and I'm over the moon we're back in the Football League where we belong. The fans are unbelievable. I can't wait to meet and play in front of them again. When I spoke with the manager, it was an easy decision for me to make. I love the progress the club has made, and I want to be a part of it. I can't wait to get going, and hopefully this season can be just as progressive as the last." Don't we all, Anthony? Don't we all? We all hope that we can keep progressing through the time, and it's great. It's great to have Anthony back, and he did do a good job when he was last at Grimsby Town, and I for one am buzzing to have him back at the club. This is great news. Paul did speak again to the club media, and I'll just give you a little bit of what Paul said. Anthony is a player who'll be familiar to our fans after being on loan here previously. Obviously, I haven't worked with him before, but I know he impressed when he was last here. That's also showing how much Paul did take notice of what was going on at Grimsby when he wasn't at Grimsby. Another factor which is important to me is his character. And you always hear that from Paul Hurst. He always mentions character. You know, the character of players. So, again, he's a character that obviously Paul likes and feels like he can progress with. You know, everyone I've spoken to talks highly about the way he trains and his commitment to his job. When we got in touch in the summer, I had a really good chat with him, and I think the club had made a really good impression on him in the past. I'm really pleased to have him on board. He leaves Burnley, where he was well thought of. Like with Jordan Cropper, we really feel these lads have a good grounding. And I have to admit, our relationship with Burnley over the years, I don't know if any of you Mariners fans agree, has really developed. You know, I think if you can get a kind of relationship with a club like Burnley, like we did when we signed Anthony on loan, we also signed Josh Benson, and you know, Josh has gone on having a decent career for himself. And if you can get that kind of kind of rapport with the football club, that's, nothing but good. So Paul's sort of very, very impressed to have him here. He basically quickly goes on to say, obviously they're going and they want them to continue that with us. He and Danny will now fight it out for the left back spot, and I look forward to him joining the rest of the group. Well, you think about it now. We've got Jordan Cropper, we've got Michi Fete, and we've now got Anthony Glennon. This is turning into a very, very, very good squad. So now it's over to you guys, and even fans not of Grimsby, but probably have a soft spot for Grimsby. What are your thoughts on this as well? But Grimsby fans generally, what do you think of this business? Anthony Glennon and Ollie Battersby both signing today. I have noticed the club are teasing the new shirts. And from the photos that we've all seen, I love the look of it. Absolutely loved the look of it. All I can say at the minute is looking impressive. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. I think it'll be the only video today. And like I always reiterate, any club news that comes out, I will do a video, I will give my opinion on it, and I'll ask for your opinion. This is your channel. Everyone that follows me, it's not my channel, it's your channel to tell me what you think. If you want to leave me a video reply, leave me a video reply. Like, subscribe, share the channel so it helps me grow as a channel. Let me know what you think, because it's all about you guys. I want to know your opinions. So subscribe, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Who knows when, but very, very soon with another video. Take it easy, guys, and I'll see you soon.